So this is a fantastic exercise to help increase the length of your hamstring muscles, which are a key component in the superficial backline fascia, which if restricted limits our ability to bend down and touch our toes. So by releasing off the hamstring group of muscles, this is going to be a key component in getting your range of motion improving as we go through that forward fold. So for this exercise, you can either use a ball, but we're also going to talk you through a variation you can just do with your hands if you don't have access to a ball. The nice thing about this exercise is it's something you can do seated. So anytime you're watching TV or sitting at your desk doing some work, this is a really quick and effective exercise to get in to increase your mobility. So just a quick recap, the hamstrings muscles are the muscles in the back of the thigh between the knee and the bum, and there's 3 muscles in this group. So what we want to do is effectively cover the whole bulk of the muscle. So it's not about how quickly you do this or necessarily how deeply you go, it's about effectively covering all of the tissue. The best way to imagine this is if you imagine there's 3 lines down the back of your leg, on the outside, the inside, and 1 down the middle. You can work from back to front, down 1 line, then the middle line, then the inside line. It's a really effective way of making sure you've covered all of the tissue. So what you're going to do is simply, if you're going to use the ball, take the ball, place it underneath a portion of the hamstring muscle, and this is best if you're using a ball ideally on a non-cushioned chair, but it will work absolutely fine if you've got access to as a cushioned chair like we have here. So with the ball underneath the hamstring muscle, sitting nice and square, all you're going to do is slowly straighten out the leg and then relax back down. And you can repeat that 2 or 3 times for the area. If that's particularly tender in that spot, spend some more time working on that until it relaxes down. If not, working down your imaginary line, move the ball a little bit further forward, and again, just work on slowly straightening and lowering the leg throughout that full range of movement, and then you can cover the whole muscle in that way. If you don't have a ball, or you have found a really tender spot that you feel needs a bit more of a specific correction, you can use your fingertips. So what we would recommend doing is placing the fingers underneath the hamstring, finding that spot that's quite tender, and then just slowly again straightening the leg out in front of you and back down, 2 or 3 repetitions, and then moving on to cover the rest of the muscle bulk.